So you graduated hair school or cosmetology school, you got your first job, your first clients, and then you took the leap and now you are out on your own, which is super exciting, but also kind of scary because the costs are going up. You're probably renting a space, maybe a suite or a booth or a small salon somewhere. And yeah, those bills are scary, but your income hasn't necessarily gone up to match. So yeah, the pressure is on to pay those bills and build your business. So if you're like most hairstylists or estheticians that I know, you've relied mainly on Instagram to build your appointment book and your clientele. But it is slow. Your follower count is not moving as fast as you want it to. Those DM requests are not coming in as often as they should. And it feels like the algorithm gets harder and harder to understand every week, right? Well, that's why you're here, because you are looking for fresh ideas to build your first 10, 50, or even 100 clients in your beauty business. And that's why I'm so happy that you found me. Hey, I'm Stephanie. If we haven't met yet, I am an advertising coach for hair and beauty professionals. I've educated for brands like Schwarzkopf Professional, L'Oreal Professional, and I have more than 1,000 students who have graduated my program, the Ad Lab, from all around the world. Today, I'm going to share with you the 2 reasons why most hair and beauty professionals struggle with self-promotion. I think you're really going to identify with these. And then I'm going to share with you 5 steps to book your first 100 clients. So if you want to learn how to do the same thing, keep watching. Oh, and by the way, if you like this video and you want to see more promotion and marketing videos from me, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would help me so much. I'm also a small business. I'm also trying to reach more people, and getting your thumbs up helps so many more people find my videos. All right, let's jump into it. Before I get into the part of sharing exactly how to build your clientele step by step, let me share with you the 2 things that are probably holding you back from promoting and building your clientele. And you probably didn't even realize that you were doing these things. I have talked with so many of my community members who are hairstylists, estheticians, spray tanners, nail techs, etc. And I see the same themes coming up over and over and over again when I ask them, what is holding you back from growing? Here's what they told me. When you pour everything into what you're doing and then you have to convince other people it's special and worth having, that's a lot of pressure. I feel silly or just a fear of judgment. I struggle with my small town and putting it out there for competitors to just see what I'm doing. I also have a difficult time being confident and comfortable enough to promote my business the way I want to. Showing up and being myself and overcoming self-doubt, this holds me back from fully showcasing my business and connecting with clients. And then this one really hit hard. Does anyone really care what I'm doing? How do I stand out from the crowd? What makes me special? Why would anyone think I'm special if I don't? I'm willing to bet that you've said or thought at least one of these things over the past week, right? And guess what? It's not just you. It's not just because you're new. I've been in business for 8 years and I still struggle with my insecurities. So to summarize what my community members have said about their struggles with marketing and self-promotion, it comes down to 2 things. First of all, confidence and self-doubt. Especially when you're new and not really feeling very sure of yourself, you often equate not having a full appointment book and being slow as a lack of skill or a lack of self-worth. So you think that because your business isn't growing, therefore you're not good enough. Second, because you're doubting yourself, whenever you do have a platform to promote yourself, like on Instagram, for example, you hold back, you stay quiet, you stay hidden, because you just don't know what to say about yourself. I know this firsthand in my business. When things are booming, when things are going amazing, things are growing, everything just comes so naturally. You know what makes you special because your clients say it to you all the time. You read their reviews, you hear from them. It really boosts your ego and it makes it so easy to show up because you're just beaming confidence. But when you're just starting out, you're staring at like a void of dark emptiness. You have less clients coming in, which means you have less experience, which means you have less content to post, which means you do less promotion, which means you get less clients, which means that self-doubt starts to creep in even more. It's such a crappy catch-22 because at that moment, when you're first starting your business, when you need more than ever to be able to promote yourself, you hold back And you hide because you don't know what to say and because you're really feeling a lack of confidence. It's like Christy said, how do I stand out in the crowd? Does anyone even care what I'm saying? Why would anyone think I'm special if I don't even know what makes me special? That hits hard, right? If you're with me on that, keep watching because I'm going to show you how to figure out what makes you special so that you know exactly what to say when it comes time to self-promote. And then I'm going to share the 5 steps to actually meet those dream clients who are just going to connect with you, click with you, even if you only have like 50 or 80 Instagram followers. First, let's figure out what makes you unique, what your special sauce is, so that you know exactly what to say to those ideal clients who will click with you. It sounds so cheesy, but we truly do all have our unique talents, and that makes us a perfect match for very specific people. But often we don't know what those unique talents are. We're so close to what we do that we can't even discover it for ourselves. So like I said, I'm an advertising coach. I have an online course called the Ad Lab where I teach hair and beauty professionals how to advertise themselves. But once in a while, I take on a few one-to-one clients, which is something I did recently with 5 hair and beauty business owners who are new salon suite renters. So they're at a brand new point in their career looking to promote themselves. And guess what? Just like you, when I told them we're going to advertise yourselves, they're like, what do I say? What do I do? I don't even know how to talk about myself. So I asked them 4 very specific questions, and I want you to do the same thing. So here's your first piece of homework. Ask yourself these 4 questions. And even better, get someone else to ask them for you, whether that's your husband, your wife, your partner, your business partner, your best friend, your partner in crime. Get your phone, turn on the voice recording notes app, and just talk. Don't worry about making it sound good. Don't worry about making sense. Don't worry about flowing and sounding businessy and professional. Just talk. Here are the 4 important questions to uncover your secret sauce. First of all, why did you decide to become a hairstylist or esthetician? What do you love about doing hair or facials or waxing? Second, think of the main service that you want to advertise. Who is the perfect client for this service? Why will she or he love this service, and how will it change their life? Now, of course, we want to uncover the benefits here, like the service level benefits, but we also want to uncover how those benefits will improve this person's mood, their confidence, their day-to-day life. We want to go deeper. Next question. Think about what your client will experience step by step during their appointment. How will you make this experience special and thoughtful for them? This could be from your personal interactions with them to your special perks and upgrades to your ambiance, the vibe of your space, etc. Next, what do your clients, or if you don't have any clients, your friends or family members that you've worked on, what do they say after you've done their hair, their facial, etc.? What kind of mood are they in? What comments do they have? Take the words right out of their mouth. Bonus question, if you can do this one even better. If you had a client who had a different hairstylist and came to you, what would be their reason for switching? All of these questions will get you reflecting on what makes you special, what clients love about you, and who is your ideal client. So ask yourself these 4 and the bonus 5th questions. Or like I said, better yet, get someone else to ask them for you. Record them on your phone. Listen to that. You can even transcribe it with using something like Rev or Descript. That's what I do, is I transcribe all my important phone calls or the calls that I did with these salon suite renters. And then make written point forms, pulling out the most important pieces of information. You will get some serious gold here. As long as you don't hold back, no one else is listening except for you. This is the part where you figure out why you're unique, why you're uniquely qualified, and who are those ideal clients. This is going to be so important for the next step, which is advertising yourself and doing some self-promotion, even if you're brand new. Okay, now you've got a bunch of juicy notes about who you are, what your story is, what your unique talents are, who your ideal clients are, and that's all great. But how do you get your first 100 clients through sharing this, like I promised at the beginning of the video? Of course, there are countless ways to build your business, and if you check my YouTube channel, you'll see that I'm sharing tons of even free ways to do it. But my personal favorite way that I've helped countless students with, that I've used to build my own business, is through spending just a little bit of money on promoted Instagram posts. Even just with a budget of like $50 or $100, you can share your business with thousands of new people in your city. Just check what my student Katie said about her ads. She said, my ads are doing so well and I'm so grateful for this course. I've booked over $2,000 in bookings in less than a week. If you're booking clients in and it's a $200 appointment, that means that you've booked 10 clients in 1 week. That's just your first week. And then it's a snowball effect from there for going big. So let's talk about those 5 steps to use promoted Instagram posts, aka ads, to build your business. By the way, I go into this in depth in my free class, the 30-day waitlist, how to go from overlooked to overbooked with Instagram ads in 1 month. If you want to grab a spot, there's a link in the description of this video. But if you're not ready to do that class yet, let's go high level. Let's talk about those 5 steps to launch those ads and book your clients. First, create an irresistible offer. You know who your ideal clients are now. You know what they want. You know how to give them an amazing experience. Now, your goal here, your first step, is to put together a limited time offer with some special upgrades and bonuses that will attract ideal clients like hummingbirds to sugar water. Here's an example of the special offer that we did for Jacqueline, who's a hairstylist and a suite renter. So Jacqueline's got her The Works color package, which includes consultation, balayage, K18 treatment, haircut, blowout, and styling. It's $290. But anyone who books it this month gets a refreshing scalp detox treatment as a welcome gift. That's a $45 value. So she includes with that scalp analysis, hair steaming, hair treatment, red light therapy, head massage, all to create an amazing head spa experience. Your second step is to write down your ad captions. And I know the captions are often the hardest part because we just don't know what to say that we think will attract clients. This is where all the notes that you took from your self-interview, self-reflection comes in. You know what your ideal clients want, what makes you unique, and you know why your client experience is second to none. So you need to make that come through. And by the way, if you want some ideas for exactly what to write in your caption, I've got 19 ad captions that I wrote specifically for suite renters called Boosted Bliss. There's a link in the description of this video to grab all of them for $97. Check them out below. Step 3 is videos. Even just super simple videos like this one that I made for Jacqueline. Check it out. So yeah, ad videos are the thing. Don't do a flyer, don't use Canva graphics or stock photos. Now the video's goal is to capture interest in the first 8 seconds, long enough so that people will keep looking at your ad and read the caption. And then by reading the caption, they'll get hooked by your secret sauce and get excited about this special offer that you're doing. Step 4 is to launch that ad. Make a messaging ad, show it to your ideal clients, and invest even just a little bit of money. So like $7 a day is a great place to start. And you can have so many bookings even in your first week. Like my student, Sophia, she actually wrote me an email. She said, I had 51 leads, so people who messaged her for an appointment. I gained 12 new clients, 10 of them rebooked with me, and that was huge because I'm new and I only had 3 clients prior to doing these ads. By the way, she only spent $200, which is an amazing investment to get 10 loyal clients. Step 5 is lead follow-up, and this is actually missed by so many people. We think that it's just a question of advertising our Instagram profile and then people book on our booking app. Usually people have questions and you need to know what to say to them, how to sell your services, how to answer their questions, and how to ask the right questions. Now, that's really high level, the 5 steps, but those are truly the things you need to know. And if you want to go into more detail, again, grab a spot on my class, the 30-day waitlist. There's a link below this video. I really hope that those 5 steps have made it clear about how to create Instagram ads that attract clients, and you can build your list to your first 100 clients using ads. Just as an example, my student Tatiana, who actually does facials, she booked 100 clients, made over $11,000, and she spent just a little bit more than $500 in advertising. Like, those numbers are amazing. But you know what Tatiana did and countless other of my students did in order to get these kind of results? They pushed themselves to dig deep, to reflect, and to think about what makes them unique, because all of us have that unique gift. Ask yourself those reflection questions, understand what your secret sauce is, and honestly, do not be afraid to promote yourself. That fear of judgment that we all have, it's only coming from ourselves. I promise you, your neighbors, your friends, other industry people in your town, your clients, your bully from junior high, they are not going to be bothering you when you run ads, and you'll be flourishing and growing because you got the courage to put yourself out there. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps more hair and beauty professionals find my content. Keep shining, keep doing your thing, and I'll see you in my next video.